Y'all hear this? Hey, hey, the alarm went off in the movie, right? Hey, this way you know you black. All of us got up and fucking booked. Barbershop conversations, man. I just saw Creed, man. First of all, I want to say this. The fire alarm went off. I have video of it. I'll put it at the end of this video. Or maybe at the beginning. I'm uncertain. But I'll tell you what. When one black... I saw it in Baldwin Hills at the Crenshaw Mall. When one black person run, we all run, man. Our movie theater vacated so quick, man. You know, I mean, with all these shootings going on, obviously we reacted to it, but oh man, I'm glad everyone's safe. But I want to I gotta make this quick. I literally live right around the corner from the movie theater. But I want to talk about the movie. I love the fact that the Creed family never went broke. They have generational wealth. When he pulls up there to mom's house, she still lives in the mansion. She still has all the awards. He's not fighting for money. He's fighting for legacy. I thought that was pretty cool. You know, the storyline is predictable. You know, Creed ain't gonna lose no time soon. You know, they went with the daughter instead of the son. You know what I mean? For the next generation, I thought that was pretty cool. I like the fact that the daughter is deaf. They have some adversity, you know. But some of the things I didn't like is the size difference. You know, it's whoever cast it. In my humble opinion, I know you want David versus Goliath, but to cast that, I thought it was a little bit much. You understand what I'm saying? I thought they could have did a better job casting. Didn't like the cast. Also, I didn't like the fact that it was no external development. Like Creed don't have a best friend. His wife doesn't have a best friend. Rocky Balboa don't have a think tank. Who does he go to talk to? You know, like there's no conflicts. There's nothing that's stopping him from being a fighter. You know, it was very constricted. I could totally tell that they cut the budget immensely, because you can tell by the transition in the scenes that it goes from training to the fight. There's no character development. Like, does he have a cousin? Does the mom have a sister? Does Apollo Creed have a brother? Does he have a long lost brother he's never met? Or something has to... Does Creed like hip hop? You understand what I'm saying? Like, these things are so important, in my humble opinion, in terms of making it a full movie. And another thing too, were we supposed to guess the amount of time that elapsed in between the fights? They don't say 6 months later, 3 months later. How I got it in one scene was her belly got bigger, so I knew that they had progressed in months. And when she had the baby, it's been a full 9 months. But you know, it should have been like a better time lapse in terms of training. It was an okay film. Lack of character development for me. Not enough character development for me. I'm big on stories. I like to see it built up, because you can build that up to the next movie. And there was no post-fight conversation. Like, we need Max Kellerman. If you're gonna hire Max Kellerman, let him do his job. You know what I'm saying? So that's humbly what I thought. It's an okay movie. It's a C+ film. It's so hard to recreate boxing. So Creed 1 did a hell of a job with the boxing scenes. Creed 1 is way better than Creed 2. What else? What else? Yeah, man, that's it. It's a C+ film. You know, I will say this. I believe the soundtrack is dope. I think the soundtrack could be dope. I would love to hear the full song where he walked out to in Russia. I would like to hear that full song. Outside of that, it's just an okay film, man. Nothing really, really special. I'm pulling in my... Just pull it in. Gotta let the gate open. That's what taking so long. But, so that's it, man. Close the gates up. And at nighttime, I never let no one go behind me. I just don't do it. So sometimes I gotta drive around the block a couple of times, or I pull over 2 blocks before. You know what I mean? That's that growing up in the hood shit. Like, it never ever leaves you for some odd reason. You know what I mean? But if you want to go see it, go see it. Save your money. It's not... The fight scenes aren't realistic. They were too dominant on each side. It was never true exchange. There was one round that went on for like an eternity, round 4 or 5 or something like that. It's an okay film. I was really excited to see it. As you can see, it's 2 o'clock in the morning over here, and I got to get up at 5. So I was real eager to see it. I would say disappointed. It was just no character development. You know, she has the baby. That's it. It was no real adversity. Like, they literally cut the budget probably in half for this film. You know, it looked like they used Anthony Joshua's ring entrance. That's what it looks like. I was at the one where they did, was that Sean Porter's? I think Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, they did that. I remember they said, we're filming for Creed at Barclay. I remember that. And so they had the crowd go, yay and boo. Oh, I'm going to bed. And but that's it, man. It's an okay film. I wasn't impressed at all. I was inspired to work out, you know, work out more, work out harder. I wish the dad... I didn't like that there was no interaction between the mom and Ivan Drago's dad, Ivan Drago Sr. I would have loved that interaction. I would have, you know what I mean? Like, they got the closure when she walked out and she got another man, but I just would have liked that to be more developed. Maybe some flashback points of when she left, so we know when. You know what I mean? It's just little, real subtle stuff like that. That's not expensive at all, you know. So... Anyways, man, that's my review. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free. This Saturday, don't forget, 8:30 in the morning at JW Marriott Ritz-Carlton breakfast. Everyone's invited. $35. Come hang out. It should be fun. Giving away 4 tickets now. So I'll let you guys know what we're going to do about that tomorrow, and we'll move forward from there. So anyways, Barbershop Conversation. Feel free. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning. I'll holla. Peace.
Hey, black people don't ask no questions. The white motherfuckers be like, what happened? Like, we fucking jammed out of this fucking movie, but it ended up nothing being wrong. But anyways, it was just funny. Just funny.